Well, welcome back. Rich Jones here again with Randall State Bank. Today we're meeting with Darrel from Baxter Insurance Group, who actually has an office right here in the bank with us, along with your office over off College Drive in Baxter. But today we're going to talk a little bit, as we're kind of in the height of construction season in the Brainerd Lakes area, we're going to talk a little bit about some of the pitfalls and challenges that contractors may have with insurance, and then maybe just talk a little bit about some of the different businesses that fall into that contracting world with regard to insurance.
Sure. From the contractor standpoint, when we're talking about contractors, we're talking about obviously the home builders, the commercial builders, but we're also talking about the tradesmen, the electricians, the plumbers, the sheetrockers, all of those.
Landscaping, I'm sure, would be included in there.
Absolutely fall into that. The painter, any of those would be what we consider a contractor. Some of the things that we see out there, I see so often where a contractor will carry minimal limits of liability,
right?
$300,000 or $500,000, and what they don't realize is they could probably bump those liability limits up to $1 million for basically the same price.
Right.
So they can double or even triple in some cases and be paying basically the same price as what they were for the lower limits. Another area that I see a lot of confusion is, especially on the smaller contractors, is on their workers' comp.
Sure.
They assume that, I'm paying this guy cash, I don't need workers' comp on him. Well, no, that's not the way that it works. So that's another area that that there seems to be a lot of confusion and questions on.
Well, and the saying that I don't always like so much, but it really is relevant, is you don't know what you don't know, right? So your specialty is contracting. You may not know all the different types of insurance that you need to have, and so meeting with a seasoned professional commercial insurance agent to be able to help walk through all of those challenges is obviously very important, because
absolutely,
insurance never super important until you need it, right? And if you don't have the right advice and get the right coverage, that's when problems happen for business owners.
Right. One thing that we see is people realize what they have, or in most cases don't have, after a claim occurs.
Right.
So it again, with these contractors, they're masters of what they're doing, and they're super good at that. But let someone else handle the insurance standpoint.
Yeah.
So many people talk about buying coverage online and so forth. I'll tell you what, when it comes to business insurance, it's not good to go buy it online and try to figure it out yourself.
Right.
I don't do my own taxes. I hire a professional. I don't do online banking. I go to a professional. Same thing when it comes to insurance. You want to make sure that you have someone that has some experience doing your type of business, insuring your type of business, to help identify exposures, take care of those coverage gaps, and get you properly covered and at a competitive price. Because obviously, no one wants to pay more for insurance than they need to.
Right.
So.
Right. Absolutely. Well, no, those are all great points, Darrel, and I think that the key is to actually be able to have a local insurance agent that you can stop into their office and talk to them about the needs that you may have. So I really appreciate that, Darrel.
Not a problem. Please let all
the
the viewers know too that if they have any questions regarding this, that they can submit them on either our Facebook or on Randall State Bank's Facebook, and we will address those and get those answered at a future date.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Darrel.
Thanks, Rich.